Pride of Higara. This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shah. Looks like you could use a hand. Attention all Sobani, pick your targets and engage.
Hello everyone. Hello. This is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard to Starship and Norma Prize for another episode of Dyson Sphere Program. Okay, so for today, what I want to do is I want to get done, first we need to actually research this, but I want to get done with the hydrogen fuel rod, get that system up and operational, because I think I can throw these into the geothermal generators, because I think they can run any type of fuel just as long as it's a fuel source. Excuse me. And then we're going to also use this to power our character, so we have a little bit more fuel when we go flying back and forth between planets. Because right now, with the as I call it, I think it's energetic graphite, we have just enough capacity to make it to the planet and make it back without completely running out of fuel. So we need something with a little bit more capacity, so we have a little bit of a safety net in case something bad happens. So, before I actually activate that, let's go to our research area. And then once I get this done, we're going to work on chemicals. We're going to get sulfur and plastic going, because I just realized that I don't have that automated yet. Let's see, how are we doing here? We're doing good. We can actually, we can tell this to stop doing this. And we're going to have to control this manually based off of what we're researching. So I think we should be, we have a backup right now, so I can't actually put more stuff in. But let's go ahead and get that research done. Boop, boop. It's going to take a little bit, a couple minutes. Not too bad. And I will monitor this, and I guess I will be back once we get the hydrogen research going, because I want to get a hydrogen area going, and then get the chemical stuff going, and then by that time there should be enough silicon and titanium mined on the volcano planet, so we can go make a road trip back up there, grab more of that material, and then start bringing it down here. But I think I'm gonna have the titanium down by the oil stuff, and just make a planetary deliver system to get the titanium down there. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. But anyways, I will be back once this research is completed. Alrighty, our research is now complete. Hydrogen fuel rod now available. Okay, so before we actually start working on that, I need to do a little bit of organizing on our little research area, because as you can see, we have way too many blues in at the moment. And because of that, it is completely bogged down the entire system, and it's not like moving around like it's supposed to. So what I'm going to end up doing is, because of the fact that this last row is a little bit too far away for the research areas to grab, and it's also at the furthest part of the line, we are going to set up a storage facility once I actually have one available in my inventory. And we are going to filter out some of the blues, and we're going to also set one up for the red in case we get too much red. So I'm going to go ahead and put it right here. Okay. And now we need, first off, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off so it doesn't actually grab anything until it's ready. And then I want it to grab the first one. There we go. And then I want it to send back out the last one. Now the reason I'm doing this is because this is going to go very slowly and this is going to go very quickly. Because we wanted to filter out fast and put back in slowly. And what I'm going to end up doing is we will set the filter to blue. So we'll only grab blue cubes, and then set your filter to blue as well. So only pulled out blue cubes. Now, if we bring this up, this should start bringing in blue. And as soon as there's room available, it will start setting out blue. And this will hopefully filter the blue so that it works a little bit better than it's supposed to. And this will also add a little bit more capacity to the research area. And just make sure it actually works the way it's supposed to. Which so far it looks like it is. We're getting more red going in the area. And I will go ahead, we'll make the first area. I'm good to go. Cool. That's making it all rainbow colored, which is what it's supposed to be. So that's really good. And then let's go ahead and build another one. We'll go ahead and set one up for red, so that we have one of those available. And we'll set it up here. Here we go. Set you to 0. This will just be, yeah, this will hopefully solve this problem so I don't have to have the thing going anymore. But now see that's on red, so it's no longer going to filter until the things start moving. There's enough around here for it to work the way it's supposed to. So again, go in and then go out. Set you to filter on red and set you to filter on red. There we go. Now we have red and blue all equally distributed throughout, so it should work much, much better. Let's go ahead and test it real quick while we're here. Let's see, what can I research? I think the next thing I wanted was this. It's 400 of each. Actually, let's just do an upgrade research. Let's do mechanical frame. There we go. Okay. And it is being filtered. Cool. And that should hopefully keep things distributing the way it's supposed to be. I can also look in here to see how over encumbered the entire system is. Cool. See, we have 170 stored in here. We got 30 stored in here. Because again, since nothing is actually going to grab the final row, should keep things nice and organized. Cool. Let's go ahead and add these back in. I want to see how it runs with everything actually running the way it's supposed to. Blue, or add red, and then add blue. There we go. Cool. And if there's not enough on the thing, this thing will add more to the thingy. All right, cool. This is looking good. I might have to add another one for the next couple ones once we get those actually going. Red's almost completely empty. Cool. I like it. And we should hopefully be able to run that for quite some time. But I'm going to sit here and wait for the research to get done just to continue testing it. And then we'll go and start making sulfur. Alrighty, research complete. We can now move additional meters per second, or 1 meter per second, which brings us up to 9. We can start chugging along. But yeah, working fine now. There's a lot of red up here, but they're also going into the filter now, since the since there's a lot of red distributed, which is nice. Blue is just slowly distributing. Actually, it's kind of staying about even right now, so we have an even amount of blue available, which is cool. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna let that run like that for a while. Let's go ahead and start working on sulfur. We'll check up on that once we get sulfur and the other one going. But we need to construct ourselves additional pylons of water storage, which I need glass. I don't have enough glass. Okay. Let's fly over here to the stone area. But yeah, hopefully that filter system will help out a lot, because that's going to get very complicated once we start getting the structure matrix and information matrix, and I think there's like 2 other ones that we have to make. It's going to get complicated, so we need a working filtration system in order for that to work. Let's grab like 30. There's not a whole lot of stuff that we use for glass, so we'll do that. You know, we can construct ourselves a couple of those. There we go. Fly back over to the liquid storage area. Oh yeah, how's our oil stuff doing? I know you're not running really fast anymore. You're at 1.8. Still producing 109% per minute. Very quick. And you guys are producing 112 per minute. That would be 220, something like that. Oh, we're actually, yeah, we're consuming more oil than we're producing now. Nice. How are we doing? This one's getting really full. We're almost completely full of light oil. And hydrogen, we're still doing okay. A lot of that's being produced for our matrices. But anyways, I'm gonna put the other one right here, I think. Oh, am I out of fuel? Oh, I am. Oops. I forgot to fill up my fuel. We'll throw some wood in. It'll buy us time until we get back to get more fuel. Yeah, so let's put these about here, I think. That'll be fine. Actually, let's keep it even with the other one. Don't need to do that, but it makes my brain happy. Yep, there we go. And that will be sulfur. Now we need ourselves a chemical plant. Which, do we have enough to actually make one of those? No, we do not. We need more stone. Alright. So let's go and fly over here, get us more fuel rods. Let's see how well our distribution system's doing. You're 300, you're 170. Okay. We got plenty going on. So let's go ahead and cut this off. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, right. You. There we go. Okay, and now we need to go grab some stone. Also, how's our power grid doing with all that running? Oh, we're good. We're like at 80%. So let's produce ourselves a chemical plant. And what do we actually need to make not you. Oh, sulfuric acid. We need water, stone, and oil. Okay. This might be easier if we grab some stone from a nearby mine. I mean, we can set up one right there. Okay. Use it specifically for oil. Do. Can I make another one of these? Let's make 2. Something like that. I want to give a little bit more room, actually. But hey, we built our first chemical plant. Hooray! Do something like that. Okay, and stone's gonna be coming from there. This might not be a bad idea to have it like this, maybe. Here we go. So we can have stone. This will be oil. And stone, oil, water, and then sulfur will have to be on the outside as well. There we go. Alright, let's get the stone mine going. And it's just straight up stone, right? Yeah, it's not refined or anything. Okay. That's cool. Stone's up here. Do. Yeah, just in case. No! I need another storage, which I need more iron. Dang it! Need to fly around grabbing more iron. How's the filtration system going? Yeah, doing good. We got 460 stored up here, and we got 353 or 350 stored up in that one. Cool. Doop. Oh, dude. Didn't realize there was a number on that side. Iron is what I need. That's what I came up here for. Boop. Go. Oh, storage. That's what I was making. Storage facility. Okay. go ahead and delete this. There we go. That looks better. Get these done so much faster with all these construction drones. Yep, all done. Okay, and now let's work on our distribution thingy. Boop boop. There we go. Okay. All right, now we need water and oil. I'm gonna hook you up to the first one. There we go. Okay. And I think we're gonna have oil be on this one. And we'll have sulfur come through the middle. Oh yeah, we could just filter off of this. Okay. Actually, if everything goes according to plan, this won't be running that anymore. Boop! But for the time being, we will do this. Bring you up to the top one. There we go. And then this one's going to go in this direction. There we go. And after that, do this. Yeah, I ran out. Boo boo boo. Time to go get more conveyors. Might as well fill up with 600. We're gonna be using a lot of conveyors. Do do do. And boom. All right. We are all hooked up. We can get the rest of this conveyor system all built. How are we doing on power? Yeah, we're going through a lot of power. Because it's construction drones and flying around takes a lot of power. Alright. And now we need to hook these babies up. So first things first. You are sulfur, or sulfuric acid, I should say. And then you are stone. Boo-boo. And then I believe you are oil. And you are water. Here we go. And do the same thing over here. Set you to water. Even though I don't really need to do this, this just helps me not make the mistake that I made on the giant oil thing that we made. Okay, and then your stone. And you are sulfuric acid. Okay. Let's clean that up a little bit. Same thing over here. Okay, and now we need to give power to this place. Boop. Okay. Set you guys up to where you're supposed to be, which is sulfuric acid. All right, now let's start hooking everything up. There we go. Here comes our cubes of H2O. Let's make sure that the lines are working the way they're supposed to. Hee hee, lots of water coming through. Alright, it is grabbing the water. Fantastic. Alright, and now let's do the oil. Hook you up. Make sure we're grabbing enough oil. Alright. Next we need to add the stone. Which I believe it's all hooked up. I just have to give everything power. There we go. Alright. Stone is on its way. Doo-doo. Alright, stone is now being grabbed. Once we get enough stone, this should start running. Oh my, yeah, a lot of stone apparently. There it goes. Nice. Cool. That's so cool, you can actually see it working. Okay. And that should be going into that container down there. Now we need another one of these. Another one of those. So we can keep up with demand. It's a lot of sulfuric acid. And it is being stored in the field depot. The fluid thingy. Sweet! These factories are working perfectly. Oh, it seems even with 2. It still can't quite keep up with demand. We need a lot of stone. So we need to upgrade a few of these. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. And then I believe the problem after that is just not going to be able to extract it out fast enough. So let's upgrade you. And upgrade you. There. I think it's still waiting on distribution because it makes 4 at a time. Nope, it's waiting on oil and water. Okay. I could fix that. I have the technology. There. Now that should be running at pretty much full power. Yeah. Sweet. Now we gotta do the same thing over here. Boop. And boop. There we go. Now we need to expand stone a little bit more. Let's see, are you running? You are running at full capacity. Wow. Yep, it's going as fast as it can go. Sweet. This one's not quite keeping up. Because we're not quite getting enough stone. Oh well, it's gonna do for now until we actually, you know, have a factory where we actually need this. At the moment, we're just producing the sulfuric acid so we can store it. We're producing pretty quickly too, which is nice. Yeah, I'll put a little bit of a demand on the oil. Okay, now that we got sulfuric acid all going, next thing we need to do is actually make plastics, because I believe plastics requires sulfuric acid. Let's see. What do you require? Oh no, you don't. You just require oil and carbon. The carbon fuel things, which is going to be fun to distribute that all the way down here. Because it requires a chemical plant to run, if I remember. Oh boy. Alright. We get to start the long trek of getting this stuff all the way down here. Which we'll just take it off of this one. We'll take it off from like here. Since we already have a line going. But we are going to need, we have 524 conveyors. That is plenty. I don't think I'm actually going to expand this anymore. So let us go ahead and take this off. And let's put a conveyor right there. Okay, and then I need to make sure that we can build probably 2 chemical plants, I would think. We need steel and stone. Alrighty. Steel. Be like 100. And we'll go over here to our stone area. And grab like 100. There we go. How are we doing fuel-wise? We need more. Need more of these. those. And pretty soon we'll work on the fuel rods. But let me get plastics all automated real quick. Alright. So we're gonna do this. Go to here. Go to here. Go up. Go over those. Go like here. I can't go through the stone, so we gotta go around the stone. Okay, and then we'll just follow the highway. Follow the ocean highway. Just in case I need some room for hydrogen. Bring you. Actually. Bring you up to here. Alright. Now we gotta get all that going. Need a distribution system here. Or not distribution, but splitter. Oh no. There they are. There we go. Now we need 2 chemical plants, which we only had enough to make 1. Dang it. Alright, let's go check to see how Ocean Highway is doing. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's not complete yet. Anyways, I will be back whenever I get the materials to get these next chemical plants going so we can make plastics, which we were gonna need for future stuff. Alright, so let's get these chemicals all hooked up. Boop, boop, boop. Let's put this, let's keep these in the same direction as the other ones. And we'll line them up with them too. So let's do that. And this one can be that one. There we go. And I need you to make me plastics. Same with you. Make me plastics. And then now we just hook things up and then we store plastics somewhere. So let's go boop. Actually, let's push you back a little bit more. So I want you to be lined up with this one. We go about there. There we go. That'll work. And then you go like that. Built so quickly with all these drones. So cool. And then plastics can come out of the back. Boop. And I guess for now, we will bring it back to here and store it. There we go. Set you down to 1 for when we actually need you. Let's get you 1 direction. Wrong direction. Boop, boop. 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 Okay. And now we will you. Oop, actually. Let me build a few more of these. I gotta go to the area and grab more of them. Keep forgetting about it. There we go. Okay. And before we actually run everything, we need to get some power, which we need more power lines for. Build a few more of those. Put it like that. There we go. And now we need to hook things up. So first things first, let's hook up oil. There we go. Oh, whoops. Hee. Forgot about this one. Set you to oil. Set you to fuel rods. You to oil. And you to fuel rods, or not fuel rods, but energetic graphite. And you set to plastic. Here we go. And set you to you. Okay. And now we need to go hook up fuel, which is all the way over here. Now there is a possibility, because I think there's actually nearby copper. Yeah, we have copper up here. So maybe in the future, if we need it, we can set up a copper mine here for the for this area. If it ends up being too big of a demand, which it probably will. But for the time being, we have a gigantic road that goes all the way across the ocean that is carrying hydrogen, oil, and energetic graphite. Stuff that's not really good for the environment, but it's all for the Dyson Sphere project. Oops. Didn't go far enough. Boop. Let's go ahead and redo that. Boop. There we go. Now we get to wait up here and see if this system works the way it's supposed to. And if it does, then that means we will have automated plastics and automated sulfuric acid, which is fantastic. All right, here comes the fuel rods. It took so long for them to get here, it's nighttime now. But it looks like plastic is running. Fantastic. And plastic is coming out and going into storage. We now have automated plastics. Awesome. Cool. And now the next thing I want to do is make the fuel rods, which I believe requires an assembler. Okay. And we are probably going to build that back here. Probably have like 1 or 2 of them here. So we'll have to feed hydrogen over here. And then we will switch this system out to run off the fuel rods. And that'll probably do it for this episode. But we got a couple new automations going on, which is really nice. How are we doing? Actually, hydrogen's doing fantastic, but that's also because we're not doing any research. So we don't have any really hydrogen demand right now. So that's great. How are we doing power-wise, actually? Pretty good. And again, that's because a lot of our parts of our factories that run the research areas are off at the moment. So we're not really high on demand. But I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Get rid of this. Actually, just get rid of the whole thing. Because this is no longer be running on oil once we're done. It's going to be running off of fuel cells. So let's get fuel cells working over here. We could probably like move plastics and stuff over there. So we need... I need another assembler because I want 2. Probably don't need to, but I definitely want to. And yeah, we'll put that one here. And once the gets available, there we go. We'll spread them out. We'll set you to fuel cells. And now we need titanium, which I can bring in. Boop, 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 boop. Once I build myself another storage, I'm gonna build a couple more storages so I don't have to do that so often. Put you right here. Boop, boop. And we'll go ahead and put our titanium in here, just so we know it's titanium. Then our first thing for titanium will be this, which will go ahead and go in that direction. There we go. And then hydrogen will be coming from over here. So let's do that. And then and then fuel cells will go here. Do something like that. Grab another storage for fuel cells. We'll keep it really small for now. That way I can grab the fuel cells, and if we need other areas to distribute fuel cells, we'll have it. And then, time being, we will do this. Boop, boop. Is there a way I can just do... Nope. Okay. Doot, 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 doot. Okay. All right. So that's going to be fuel cells. Hydrogen's going to come from that direction. This isn't gonna get confusing at all. Bring you all the way up. There we go. And that will be our hydrogen connection. Boo boo. Boo boo. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, put you in the middle. There we go. There we go. We'll go ahead and set this side up. Set you to titanium only. Titanium. Titanium. Okay. Now they should go ahead and start grabbing the titanium. Nice. Alright. Let's build some more. Oh, yeah, oh god, I can't. Alright, I'm gonna go fly and actually go to my area that has that stuff constructed. So I will be right back to finish up this hookup of the fuel rods to our geothermal power plants. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and continue hooking all of this up. You go in. Yeah, you go in. Same with you. You are hydrogen. You are hydrogen as well. And now the last one goes out. And you are fuel rods. Okay, let's get this bad boy hooked up. Wow, I literally have just enough conveyors to get this working. Alright, here comes the hydrogen. Going along our very curious and petunious path. I don't remember how long it actually takes for these things to make. Well, we'll see once they get up here. This should also increase the output of our geothermal vents, I think. Okay, here we go. Loading up of hydrogen. Oh, they take a while to make, so we might be fine with just one. Yeah, we'll be fine with one. There we go. Into the power plant. Oh my. I kind of thought their fuel they wouldn't be consumed so quickly. But we'll see once we get them all online. Should be able to run like this, but we might have to double production. No. There we go. Second one running almost at full power. We're at 103%. Can't wait for that baby to fill all the way up to 10. At least it lasts a lot longer than the other one. There we go. And this, yep, there we go. We're now at 88% capacity. Fantastic. So now the consumption of it is going down a lot lower. Cool. Is the hydrogen keeping up with our demand on those two facilities? Yeah. Kind of. It's about even. Actually, no. It's dropping. So it's not quite keeping up with demand. Wow. Go through that much hydrogen. Jeez. But once these things get full, it'll slow down because it's going at like full capacity right now. Although we definitely could get a third one going. maximize the amount of fuel cells we produce. How many of these are actually running right now? 2, 3, 4, and they're all being full. Okay, this one's currently filling up right now. It's going a lot slower. Nice. But it might get a third one, because if these things run at full capacity, they're not the... I don't think 2 of these are going to keep up with it. Yeah, let's build a third one. I feel a little bit more comfortable with a third one. But even with 8 oil refineries running, we are still not producing enough hydrogen. That is amazing. But I want... I need to build another one, which I need a lot of materials for. Alright, I will be right back. Let me get that third one up and operational, and we'll check the facility real quick before we end this episode. Alrighty, I got the third one all up and running. Sweet. So now we should, yep, we're starting to get a backlog of fuel cells. So once this thing gets full, the hydrogen demand will diminish greatly. But all of these babies are running. We're currently about 60% load, so the amount of actually this slows down big time when you're not at 100% load. That's fantastic. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. I might eventually expand this for another one, but for now this should be fine. Because I don't want to expand this too much, because we're going to put too much of demand on our hydrogen, because it takes 10 hydrogen to make one of these fuel cells. But I can also start grabbing some of these for myself. Because these hold a lot more fuel. And then this thing. Let's see how much it will actually consume. Oh wow, we consume very little flying with one of these things. And we charge very quickly. Because I think these have a, plus 200% fuel gen when it's inside my reactor, compared to energetic graphite, which is plus 50%. So much more efficient than traditionally. And I actually don't consume any fuel now when I mean, I do still consume fuel, but it's not enough to put a demand on my energy when just walking around. So yeah, this will be a lot better, which is fantastic. Let me go ahead and grab these real quick. Put them in my inventory. So with 29 fuel cells, we have 1.5 gigajoules of energy available, which is like 5 times higher than our current energy output, which is awesome. And we currently generate 3.6 megawatts from our fuel, and 3.68 total, because we always generate just a little bit just from our core. And that's to just prevent yourself from being stuck by not having any energy whatsoever. But yeah, anyways, we're going to go ahead and end this episode here. We got sulfuric acid automated. We got plastics automated, which is already full, so that's awesome. And now we got fuel cells automated, which we converted our geothermal energy plants to run off of fuel cells, so their cells will last a lot longer than the oil. And the only problem is this has put a massive demand on our hydrogen, because right now we're not running the research facilities, we're only running the fuel generators. And at full speed, we are definitely consuming our overstock of hydrogen. It has definitely gone down some. It's not dangerously low or anything. We have tons of storage, but it's still something we have to be aware of when we continue to expand the factory. And I think next episode, we're going to go take a road trip to the lava planet so that we can get more silicon and get more titanium. And then, because I'm assuming we're getting low on titanium, because it requires titanium to make this stuff. And then after that, we are going to start working on applied superconductors, polymer chemical engineering, and X-ray cracking. We're going to need this stuff to make the high steel crystals and the high steel material. so that we can make structure matrices and information matrices, which are some additional research things we're going to get done. And I think once we get information matrix going, we will start doing the main quest and start getting like solar collection and photon frequency conversion, and then the soil or the solar sail orbit system, which is the first step in making the Dyson sphere. Mainly because we need that stuff to actually make the solar sails. And the we also need thrusters to make the EM rail injector, which is amazing. So yeah, we're gonna get structure matrix going, information matrix going, and then we get the thrusters going, and then start working on that project. And then eventually we need to start working on thrusters, which we are going to need to start making ships that can go around the planet to make distribution a little bit easier. Still very, very early in this game, despite the fact I think this is episode 7. We're still super early in this game, which I love it. This game is so freaking long. But anyways, guys, I hope you've been enjoying this. I've really been enjoying recording this. I know this is a lot different than the content I usually put on my channel, but I do enjoy these factory games. They're very relaxing and therapeutic for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I have. But anyways, where can we make our thumbnail over here? Between the, actually this would be really good. Yeah, that'd be a good thumbnail. Between the chemical plants. Yeah, let me get it a little bit even. I need to move a little bit more over here. There we go. That'll work. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this. If you do, please leave a like. If you like what I do, consider subscribing. And I'll check you guys out in the next video. Until then, this is Captain Soban signing out.
The Faker have arrived. Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated. The mothership must survive.